Hello, welcome to another Stoller Films TV movie review. My name is Michael Stoller, and today I will be reviewing American Honey. It's a film that's starring Shia LaBeouf and newcomer Sasha Lane, who I guess the director found when she was on spring break, but she was a great actress and really made this her role seem natural. What the movie's about is this kind of sketchy magazine crew of kids who are probably late teens, early 20s that just drive around the country trying to sell these magazine subscriptions, and a lot of times they end up lying to people just to get the subscription sold. They're about the party hard, fast lifestyle. Sometimes they'll steal. So they're very it's a very like party hard lifestyle that they lead. I personally am a fan of Shia LaBeouf. I know a lot of people don't like him. I can see why they don't. But personally, I guess maybe he's a guilty pleasure of mine, but I think he's a great actor. So I was excited to see this movie. I've been waiting to see it for a while. I was actually fairly disappointed by this movie. It was about 2 hours 45 minutes. And with just the concept of a road trip movie, I really felt like they could have trimmed a good 40-45 minutes from it. So you could have still gone with the long 2-hour film, but it didn't need to be close to 3 hours. Shia LaBeouf, I really was disappointed with how he played this character, just because I felt like his character could have just been played by anyone, because he was just like a douchebag everyone seemed to love. So I definitely think that they could have just cast anyone. They didn't need Shia LaBeouf to play it. I don't know if I should check to see if he maybe helped produce it or something. I don't know. It was just a strange choice, because usually when you see Shia LaBeouf in a movie, whether you love him or hate him, other than Indiana Jones, I do feel like he does a great job at making the characters unique and really brings something to them, and that's why I am a big fan of him. Even Lawless, I thought he did a great job at that. In Nymphomaniac 1 and 2, I thought he was good at that. I still haven't seen Fury, but I really do want to. That's on my list to see. But with this, I just didn't feel like he brought anything to the character. It was just, felt like it was almost like he just wanted to travel around the mountainside with some regular people and film a movie. That's what he did, because he's Shia LaBeouf. I really don't think there's any rhyme or reason in why they actually cast him. So I've seen other movies by this writer-director, and personally, I understand that they always go for the gritty, realistic look, and I do really like it, and it did work with American Honey, and I know a lot of the lines were improvised, so it was a well-acted film. I think what killed it for me was my expectation, just because I'm such a Shia LaBeouf fan, and then just being kind of underwhelmed by how he portrayed this character. And then at the same time, I also felt the runtime was just so unnecessary. Like, I didn't even check it out, so I was watching it one morning, and I checked it. It was like 2 hours 20 minutes into it. I was like, how is there another 25 minutes? The ending was cool and well filmed. It was beautifully done, but even that, it was just one of those ambiguous endings where the main character, Sasha Lane, gets in the water and then just runs the water over her hair and like emerges and then walks off the beach or something. But you could tell she's probably just going to end up traveling the countryside. So it really wasn't like an extra 45 minutes would have helped with this big payoff or this ultimate twist. It really just ends. And so they didn't need to have that 45 minutes. They could have easily have cut out certain scenes throughout the movie. There was a bunch of scenes throughout the movie that they could have cut and got it down to an hour and a half, 2-hour movie. I felt like they were just trying to do too much, and it was almost like an ego trip by the writer-director, like, look at what we've done. So, that to me is what really hurt the film. So I would give this movie 2 out of 5 strips of bacon. Just because, I am a Shia LaBeouf fan, so if you like indie films and you and or you are a Shia LaBeouf fan, you definitely check it out. It is interesting. But is it one of Shia LaBeouf's best, or is it one of the best indie films I've ever seen? Definitely not. So, I mean, I'd watch it again if I was, like, bored or something like that. Because it had some really cool shots, and I liked what they did with the Steadicam and everything. And with the lighting, I thought it was really well done. But definitely, I mean, I can't really give it much past a 2 just because it wasn't that great of a script. It was more just a film that was well done with camera work and everything like that. But so cinematography, I guess, is good. But yeah, it was just kind of disappointed and just long, dragged on. So unfortunately, I have to give this 2 out of 5 bacon strips. Let me know if you like this movie. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Also, please give this video a like and subscribe so you can keep up to date with any film reviews or Bacon Bros or any of our other web series. But until next time.